very first step when you get ready to come over to this side of the room and start the whole printing process is you have to degrease your screen. So dirty screens pulled out of the dip tank will be put here if the person prior did not have time to clean it before they left class. Dirty screens will be here. So you'll grab a screen, pop it up here. There may be some ink left, and then there may be some stencil left. So I know that the power washer is going to do a decent job getting it off, but just to make sure I get everything off, if there's ink left, you can use stain remover and or press wash. I'm just going to use both right now. That's Knox, he's over there. And that's Carson. And then for stencil, you'll use stencil remover if any of the stencil is left. And then you're going to use a sponge. I would get the sponge wet. Now for the cleaning part, you don't have to use the scrubby side. You can use the soft side because it's a better sound. And then just scrub both sides. Pretty good. When you do the other side too, don't flip it around, because if you flip it around, the mesh will touch the back, and that's just going to get it dirty all over again. So when you clean the back, just push it up against the wall and pull it down. And then scrub this side. And since you've scrubbed those chemicals in, the power washer is going to work a lot better. There's a lot of power, so don't ever put your hands in front of the power washer. And then also, it's going to push your screen back. So just be careful with these green screens, the 160s. They don't stay standing when they're pushed all the way back like the other screens do. So when you get done with the power washer, you're going to have to catch it, but you'll see me do that in a second. So you'll just... Okay, so now I've cleaned most of it off. I've got some stain left. That's ink. That's just going to be stained. But if it's pretty dark, then you're going to want to scrub it again, because that will burn if it's too opaque. It's mostly see-through. It's pretty faded, so I think it's okay. And then also your main goal is to remove all the stencil. If there's any stencil left, it's already been burned. It's not going to burn out of your screen anymore. So if you have a registration line going through your design and you didn't get it cleaned off, it's going to be there. It's going to be in your print and everything. So now that we've cleaned it, we're ready to degrease it. So that wasn't technically the degreasing part. That was prep for degreasing. So now I'm ready to degrease it. So you're going to just spray one side, because it's mesh, so it goes through. So spray one side. Use the scratchy side of the sponge, and you're going to scrub both sides. Okay, so I did that. This is basically just cleaning, getting all the dust out and every particle that you can, so it's ready to put emulsion on. Then you will again use the power washer. Make sure you go from top to bottom and get the whole thing cleaned from the degreaser. You don't want any degreaser left. If there's still suds coming down, there's still degreaser in there. Ready to go. So I'm gonna, for this class period, for the rest of this class period, I'm let it dry right there. But before you leave class, you need to take your screen and put it on the rack of it. So before you leave class, I know it's drying right now, put it on that rack. And that's it.